Welcome back to the channel. Today we're driving on the PJ Patterson Highway, also known as the East-West leg of Highway 2000, and we're driving from Old Harbour towards Maypen, but we're using the highway. So this highway was I think it was built by the French company. It was one of the first major highways to be built in Jamaica. When I said major, I mean it was of this length. This highway connects you all the way from Kingston to Maypen, and it's actually been expanded to take you from Maypen to Mandeville. So when this road was originally built, it was named the East-West leg or Highway 2000 or just Highway 2000. It was later renamed in honor of the former Prime Minister of Jamaica, PJ Patterson. So it's now the PJ Patterson Highway. But persons know it by both names because the road was originally called by a different name. So this is a toll road now. That's the only drawback to it. It's a very nice road. It's a toll road. And it has two major toll plazas. Two toll plazas actually. So the way the tolls work now is they are at fixed spots. So it doesn't matter where you get on the highway. Once you come to that toll plaza, you're going to pay a set toll. We are a class 2 vehicle, so when we get to the Vineyards toll plaza, we're going to pay the same toll as somebody that we got on in Old Harbour, but you're going to pay the same toll as somebody that got on from Kingston or Spanish Town. That's just how this plaza works. It's a set toll. So, well, after the Vineyards toll plaza, you're going to come up to the Maypen toll plaza. Same thing. It's a set toll. However, the Vineyards toll plaza is a more expensive toll, and we are class 2. I think we pay like $8.20, and when we get to the Maypen toll plaza, you pay, I think, $400 or $3.20. It's less. I'll tell you as we reach a plaza. So this man here works with the highway. So basically there seems to be a tire that blew, so he's picking up the tire, pieces of the tire, and I must say they do an excellent job in maintaining these roads. Excellent. You're not going to see one pothole, you're not going to see garbage on it. They pave it very regularly. Nicely done. Okay, so as we were saying now, it's a set toll. Once you come to that plaza, you pay that toll. It doesn't matter where you get on the highway, and it doesn't matter where you're exiting. Now there's a second highway called the North-South Highway or the Edwards-Yaga Highway. Now that toll structure is different. When you get to the toll plaza, when you get on the highway, you're given a card. It's an automated machine. You just press the button and get the card. And then when you get to the toll plaza, you give the attendant the card and they'll tell you how much it costs, because it's not a fixed rate. It depends on where you get on the highway. So that one is different. I guess both systems work. This one, the highway on where you pay just a fixed rate, is probably easier and you have less. You don't have to be dispensing cards at every toll plaza. Also, with the North-South Highway, because of their system, you're going to have people at every toll plaza. So you're going to have an attendant at every plaza, so that wherever you're exiting, you just pay the toll for that stretch of road you use. This one, you only have 2 toll plazas. The other one, you probably have about 8. This one, you only have 2. So it's 2 different systems. The only drawback to both systems is they don't take credit cards. So if you come to the toll plaza and you don't have cash, paper cash, because they're not taking coins, then you're going to be in a serious problem. And it even happened to a member of parliament in Jamaica. She got to the toll plaza and basically she had no cash, and they wouldn't take credit card or a debit card. And she had to call somebody to bring money to her, and as a member of parliament, they didn't care. There's no other facility in place where you can owe them or pay later or nothing. They don't have an ATM at the facility, so you have to call somebody to come and bring cash to you. So to this day, it's still like that. You have to have cash. Maybe they'll take a few coins, but you cannot pay the entire toll in coins. Now, it's cheaper to use this road than the North-South Highway, by far. I am assuming, okay, the toll at the first plaza here, the vineyards, is $8.20 Jamaican, which is about about $15 US. The second plaza, I'm not sure how much it is, but let's just say another 10 US. No, hold on. 820 Jamaican. The exchange rate is 150. So $10 US is 1,500 Jamaican. Yeah. So the toll for this, to use this road, let's just say it's 1,000 Jamaican. So you're probably looking at about $8 US. Now to use the North-South Highway, and by the way, this is class 2 prices. To use the highway that runs to Mandeville is 3,600 for class 2. And that is about $22 US. So it's much cheaper. This is the cheaper of the two highways, by far. The other highway is like 3 times the price of this one. However, that is a much longer highway. That highway is much longer, but this road is being expanded to Mandeville. So I'm sure you're going to have at least 2 more toll plazas along the way. So we'll keep you updated as those roads are being built. It's actually, the second leg is actually under construction now. And speaking of highways, there's actually another highway being built from Harborview to Portland. Similar concept to this, 4 lanes, dual carriageway, concrete barricade in the middle. So Jamaica is definitely progressing very nicely with the building of these main roads. I must say, the government is doing an excellent job. And persons have left comments to say it's this government that started the project and this one that ended it. But when we say government, we're not going political to say X government or Y government. If X government started it when they were in office, great, they are the government same way, or the government at the time. Maybe that's what we should say. But we're not going into politics. We're just keeping it simple with the roads and just leaving a message for the person the persons who sent the comments about this government that started the highway. I mean, these highways take years to build. Elections are held every 5 years in Jamaica, so it's perfectly right for them to say X government started it, but it finished on when Y government was in power. That's totally correct, but we're just keeping it simple and just saying the government. So both governments have done an excellent job. Maybe one has been in power a little longer, or one focuses more on the roads, but it all has to do with what's going on at the time. Okay, so a class 1 vehicle, this is the Maypen Toll Plaza, is $150, which is about $1 US. Class 2, which we are, is $250, which is about $1.50 US. And I didn't look at the class 3 price. Okay, so this is the Maypen Toll Plaza. Now on the left, you're going to see a yellow light above the toll plaza, and it has a T on it. That means persons that have, actually it's called a tag system, and it's similar to the electronic toll in the US. So that pickup going in on the left isn't going to stop, he's just going to slow down. It's going to read, there you go, it read the tag that he has on his windscreen, and they deducted the money and he went through. We actually have the tag on our car, but it doesn't have funds on it, so we're going to go to the actual toll plaza and pay the persons. As you can see, he's gone. The pickup is long gone on his way. we are here to pay toll now. I think in the US they have the toll system, and if you don't have the toll, let us take a picture of your license plate and send you I don't know if it's a ticket or a demand notice saying you owe us this, pay it. But we don't have that system in Jamaica yet, not for the tolls. So this is the Maypen Toll Plaza. Alright, so we just went through it. My voice changes because I put on a mask, because we had to interact with the attendant to pay the toll. Alright, so we exit left here now. We enter Maypen. Actually, we're going to exit here because there's something I want to show you guys. But if we continued straight, we would go to the Rio Mino Bridge. That's where the highway ends, and the construction of the new highway is on the way. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.